Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Very stupid o'clock. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels, and we're going to make this one short and sweet because I got to be over at Keeley Talks in less than 10 minutes. So we're going back to that horrible world known as the JRC, but before we get going, the usual disclaimers. You're going to see the link to this report right there in the description box, alongside the other pertinent links to the Stop the Shocks campaign, including Autistic Hoya's massive archive on the subject, the tin plates, you know the drill, folks. Sign your name, click on your senator, and also the ever-present and self-explanatory Change.org Shut the Judge Rotenberg Center Down petition. Now, remember, folks, when we talk about the JRC, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips of surveillance footage of peoples with disabilities being tortured and abused. If you got young children present, please use your headphones, all right? Now, it is 4:25 in the afternoon, folks. If you're wondering if I'm brain dead, yes. So, if I stumble over any of my words this evening, my apologies in advance, all right? Okay, so this particular incident took place May the 17th of 2007. So we're moving forward a little bit. Nature of the allegation. Internal Act Commission Emotional Injury. Okay, this is going to be interesting. So, allegation summary. It was reported in a blank affidavit. Ooh, it's an affidavit? Is this part of another investigation? Do tell that the treatment of one student's behavior with a GED often impacted that student or other students to the degree that they exhibited behaviors that were also treated with GEDs. You don't say. Yeah, that happens, folks. Because someone being tortured right in front of you, it's probably going to make you freak out. And then they're going to torture you next. Who's surprised? Who's surprised that those sick bastards would pull this? Anybody? Anybody at all? Yeah, no. Why this place wasn't shut down a long time ago will always elude me. Okay, criminal activity statement. This report has not been sent to the district attorney. Why is that? Oh, yes, because it's treatment, and this is what you deserve for existing while disabled. God, I hate these people. In the past, DLT Nagel has spoken to blank. As a result, SPDU visited JRC, resulting in no evidence of a crime, and techniques they at JRC apply are explained as a court-approved aversion therapy techniques. God, I hate these people! It should be a crime. It's considered a war crime in every single country but this one because it's treatment. And if the judge says it's good, Tiffany, you shouldn't have a problem because you don't just understand. Understand my foot up your ass, all right? Let's understand that. Understand that. Okay? If the goddamn UN declares it inhumane beyond all reason, if they declare it torture, it's torture. I don't give a care what your fucking judge, who has no education on the subject, says. It's bullshit. But moving on. On May the 15th, 2007, reporter was sent a copy of an affidavit of blank from the Judge Rotenberg Center, JRC. The affidavit was dated April the 26th, 2007. It has been forwarded to the DPPC from a State House employee. Blank indicated that he worked at JRC from blank 2003 until March 2006, and he wanted to share his memories of the students at the JRC showing signs of stress. Oh, we got a whistleblower. He indicated that some students work with receive 20 to 30 GEDs applications a day and 3 to 10 times a day. He indicated that it was common for other student who was about to see another student get a GED to think that the GED might be intended for them. Yeah. He stated that in response to this, students would often scream, get out of their seats, or attempt to remove their electrodes. He recalled being told by Blank to announce that he was getting a pencil. Every time he reached for his pocket, as this would reduce the student's stress when he reached for the pocket of his apron, on which also hung the remote control devices for the students' GEDs. How is that supposed to reduce stress? Are they kidding me? Blank described that at times the behaviors that the students had in reaction to reaching for a remote were behaviors that were treated with GED when they occurred, so that he or Blank had to give GEDs for them. God. He stated that there were no exceptions. A scream was a scream, a grab was a grab, and they had to follow court-ordered approved orders. He stated that this was such a typical occurrence that it was hard to recall one incident standing out, though he noted Blank would say no, 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 or exhibit a singing voice in anticipation. Spoke quickly. Okay. Although he noted he would say no, no, blah. Okay. Spoke quickly in Spanish. Blank would speak in high-pitched falsetto and jump out of his seat even if told it was not for him. Blank would tense up. Blank also said that Blank would moan shortly after getting a GED, that Blank would shed large and slow tears after getting a GED. Another strategy employed by staff was to give positive feedback to the students who were not receiving the GED, and some students reacted less severely when this happened. Fuck me. However, he states that all students seem to react in the same way when watching or hearing other students get GED. Blank indicated that in the fall of 2004, Blank was fearful when staff passed the remote control to Blank or when Blank handled the remote. He states that Blank would stiffen up, lean on one side, and sometimes cover his head. Blank felt that this was disruptive to the classroom and added the behavior as one for that he would receive GED. Blank indicated that he had to give him GEDs for tensing up and for being out of seat without permission. Guess what? When you're electroshocked, you tense up. Yeah, that's how muscles naturally react. So they're punishing them for how muscles naturally react to electrical stimulation. Fuck me. When he would get up after the first GED, Blank indicated that he did not think that Blank understood why he was getting the GEDs, and he told others this. Blank indicated that Blank got 30 GEDs that day, and that Blank had not had to be contacted that Blank. Oh my god. Blank decided that added behavior consequence was not working, and it was removed from Blank's program. Indicated that he did not work WIT Blank for about 8 to 9 months after this, but that he offered to take Blank to the bathroom when Blank needed to leave a school function, and that Blank showed fear when they got there. Oh my god. Blank believed this to be due to Blank memory of a prior 30 shock day. He noted that Blank is nonverbal, male, and Blank, and also described the GED as leaving bloody marks that scab over the student. Blank also noted that Blank had swallowed an exact knife blade in the past Blank. He described that as treatment for this Blank was in restraints all day at the facility, and periodically staff would run at him with a plastic knife, ask him to swallow a knife, and then give him a GED. Blank indicated Blank's response was a loud scream. Blank described the scene as like the movie Clockwork Orange. So you're going to discount a staff because it is so horrendous to you you can't believe it's real. And you didn't go to view surveillance footage immediately? This treatment of Blank took place in a large room with about 40 other students who reacted to what they saw. Blank indicated that if students had out-of-seat behaviors or screaming in response, that they were given GEDs, then if their plan called for this. Blank's notes having spoken to a DMR investigator about this and being informed that these treatments for Blank were court-approved. So that makes it okay? This is what I hate. Because it's court-approved, it's okay, it's allowed. It's not torture. The judge said, fuck your judge. Link felt that he was witnessing torture of students and noted he resigned from the program when he realized his own stress was too high. Yeah, a fucking staff member comes to you and tells you about the horrors of this place, and the way that you fucking respond is saying, well, it's court ordered so. Why is an investigation not being done? Why? Okay, on that note, folks, I gotta go. I gotta take a breather. We don't get very many views on this channel. The few that we do get do tend to get removed from time to time. So, folks, please don't forget to hit that like button, hit subscribe. Don't forget to hit the comments. I do appreciate your time this evening. And as always, we here at Smelling Tea hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.